political prisoners, torture, and arrest. In the last UPR cycle, Myanmar accepted 4 recommendations and noted the other 23. Since then, Myanmar has included political prisoners in the annual presidential prisoner pardon. However, the committee formed to release political prisoners in 2013 has made little progress and excluded civil society organizations from participating in reforms. In addition, the number of incarcerated political prisoners has risen, in large part due to new laws that restrict peaceful protests and freedom of speech. There have been discussions in Parliament to abolish the death penalty, as well as sign and ratify the Convention Against Torture. However, further action must be taken to achieve these ends. There are 647 political prisoners in Myanmar. 141 are awaiting trial in prison, 433 are awaiting trial out of prison, and 72 are serving prison sentences. These include activists, journalists, and human rights defenders, many of whom do not have access to family or legal counsel. In addition, 150 people are arrested each day in Myanmar, resulting in substantial prison overcrowding, which further exacerbates the inhumane treatment. Arbitrary detention has increased dramatically, particularly in areas affected by violence. Large number of civilians are regularly held by security forces under implicit or explicit threats of violence, requiring that they reveal information about ethnic armed groups. When released without charge, they receive no reparations. Although torture is prohibited by Myanmar's constitution and domestic laws, existing law is not effectively enforced. Torture is endemic through prisons, detention, and interrogation centers, and systematically used against political prisoners in both police and military custody. Reports include physical abuse with iron rods, electrocution, stress positions, water torture, and deprivation of sleep, food, and water. There is no accountability for torture victims, nor do families of victims receive any reparations. Few cases reach the judicial system, as victims are frequently threatened, bought off, or sued for defamation when they speak out. Investigations are rarely conducted and lack independence. We recommend the following. 1. Immediately release all prisoners being arbitrarily detained. 2. Sign and ratify the Convention Against Torture, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, and their optional protocols. 3. Ensure adequate physical and psychological health care for all political prisoners during incarceration and on release. 4. Allow independent international monitoring of prison conditions and implement changes recommended by these bodies. 5. Create accountability for officials that engage in torture.